Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Eli, the real estate guy. And if you like the content that I provide for you guys on these videos, especially speaking about Propstream, go ahead and like this video, comment any questions that you have in the comment section, and share this with anyone that you feel will benefit from this information. But before you all do that, I want to make sure that I'm providing you guys with value first. So watch the video, and then from there, you can decide if you want to go ahead and do those things. So moving on, this list will be the high equity failed listing list. We found great success with this. And the reason why we're doing high equity and failed listing is, one, you want to make sure that it has equity in the property so that you can insert your assignment fee. And also, failed listing is a great source of motivation because it shows that they already wanted to sell their property, but it just didn't sell for whatever reason. All right, so let's go ahead and start this off. I will go ahead and put in Houston. All right, next you can put in high equity. Now, I like to leave owner occupied as any, occupancy status as any. You can mess around with these to narrow down the list even more, depending on your budget. If you're on a very, very tight budget, I would try to work those lists as narrow as possible and have as many layers of motivation as possible. But if you have a larger budget, then you can afford to do larger lists. So I'll go into property characteristics, residential, single family, 3-bed, 1 bath, no more than 1995. Now, the MLS. You'll go here and you do not want it to be on the market, so no to being on the market. And then the MLS status, you'll go to failed. Now, what you have is a high equity single family home that's 3 or more beds, 1 or more bath, made no later than 95, not on the market, and it's a failed listing. And I'll also ownership type and do individual. I put individual because if it's owned by an individual, then in most cases they are not an investor who typically has several different properties that they want to hold on to. But even if they are, you can still work with corporate, but it's just sometimes a little bit more difficult to find and skip trace those corporate numbers. So I would stick to individual. All right, and we'll go to valuation. This will change depending on your market. I go no higher than 300,000, and I typically go no lower than 100,000. Okay, from here, close that out, and now you see it's 1880. So with that, I would select this entire list, create that list by adding it to a list here, saving it, and exporting that list. If you want to learn how to export lists, you can go ahead and search in my videos for that particular video on the basics of Propstream. But this is your high equity failed listings list. It's a great list because, like I said, it has equity in it, and it's a failed listing showing that they did have motivation in selling the home at some point, but for whatever reason, it just didn't sell. So it's a great list, but definitely if you guys found any value in this video, go ahead and like this video, comment whatever questions you'll have, so that I can answer them, and also for this, share this with a friend or anyone that you feel will benefit from knowing this particular list. All right, thank you guys so much.